Welcome guys, welcome back to my channel Newbie Money. Today we had a red day, but it shouldn't have been a red day. I was steady climbing to have 1k, then around when I had 850 I had this huge loss, and I demonstrated tilt to the T. Like it was at one point I was even down 1k actually, and but yeah, I'm not actually upset with the day, to be honest. I'm a little bit shooken up, but I'm not upset. It's a really good learning experience. You know, there's some things where I was saying that on the last video where I spent last weekend just watching a bunch of videos about tilt. I don't know if I said that actually, but anyways, that's what I did last weekend, and so I try to learn it that way and try to get as much of the academics approach to it. But I think there's some things just really sticks better once you really experience the pain. You know, someone can tell you not to touch the hot oven, but until you touch the hot oven, you're not gonna know why you shouldn't touch the hot oven. So today was a good example of that. But yeah, let's go straight to the trade recap, and I'm gonna show you guys what I did.
Welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
Financial district at the tip of Manhattan is easily.
All right, so as you guys could see, I am down 399 bucks for the day, which is that's fine. That's a very manageable loss compared to, honestly, if I lose anything sub 500, I'm gonna be okay with it, you know. But we just gotta watch out how this is gonna translate to tomorrow, because I am a little bit shooken up. I don't know if this is gonna, like, if I just feel like if I have a red trade right away, I'm just gonna be like fuck, and just freak out. But that's the whole point of prepping, you know, so we can watch out, and I can just tell myself, hey man, just walk away or something. But whatever. I think so far all is good. This is just part of life, and you lose money, you know, it's all good. Okay, so first trade I took was on BB. Man, BB was a good long play. Like I said yesterday, there's a lot of momentum. This stock still hasn't gone past this area yet, you know. So when the pullback happened, I could have got in. The same thing was SPC E2 actually, which I'll talk about in details. But right now, this stock just looks really overextended. I don't know how it's gonna play out tomorrow, but let's go on the 1 minute candle. That was a nasty drop. Jesus. Alright, so right off the gate, I told myself I'm gonna watch it, not do anything crazy. So and I'm just watching a bunch of other stocks too. And I'm looking at CMG, AMC, BB, CCIV, Fubo, PLEG, FCEL, DDD, BBBY, and you know, I think that was it actually, and Mara actually. So I'm watching it, and this happens. I'm just like, I didn't want to buy this dip because it just only went from 2079 to 1988. I know that's a lot, but right off the gate, anything can happen. This thing can go down $4 within 1 minute candle. It's very, very risky. If this thing went all the way down to this support, I would have probably got a starter, but it didn't, so I never touched it. So I saw this thing go up and go up. So when this thing pulled back here, and I was like, holy shit, what's gonna happen? And went down here. At this point, I got 300 shares at 21, 40 something, 47, and went all the way to 2084. Got out for I think like 260 loss. Then I loaded up 600 shares. Then it went up and sold around, I think, 2209. So when I sold 2209, then yeah, so I just sold for $300 profit. The rest of the day was all me scalping PLUG, and so I scalped the shit out of this guy, like scalped right here, got out here when it was not looking good. And the reason why I got out here is even though PLUG and FCEL are correlated, so let's check out PLEG. Oh, yeah. PLEG on the daily. It's been a long day, guys. So it's just like all that momentum I had to possibly, you know, continue that strength and go up higher and higher, just it gave it back up. But FCEL on the other hand was like, not this guy, I'm gonna keep the show going. And it kept the show going. So I was just like, the clear divergence in the stocks. But I don't know if PLUG was gonna follow, because FCEL at this point, when I got in here, and was getting out here, FCEL was going higher and higher. So I was just like, I don't know if PLUG is gonna follow, but it is correlated. But on the daily is a clear divergence. So I was like, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna get out. So I think I got $200, scalped a little bit here, scalped a little bit in FCEL, and I was around 780 and 850 hovering between there. So I was looking for a drop to enter. So when I saw this drop right here, in my mind, I was being very patient because it already dropped from 69 to here, it's holding this ground. Then I just loaded up here. Then I literally barely didn't unload anything until like over here, and I had like a $700 loss. Then bought back here to bring me up to being. So at that point, no, I had like more than 700. I think I had 700 and a bit in FCEL because I was trying to double whammy them. So I was down $300. Then I went up being $200. Then I just went extreme full tilt and gave everything back to a point where I was down 500, then down 50, then down to 267. Then I was like, I want to go take a nap. Took a nap, came back. Then this 267 went to minus 1K. Then from minus 1K, I brought it back here. So there's a few things that I could have done better. First of all, tilt is just such a huge part of everyone's life, you know, like I talked about that in the video yesterday, and it's gonna take me a while for me to get used to it. But what I'm really happy about today is it's a $400 loss. It's not a massive loss, you know, because that would definitely affect my tilt level to be a little more intense. So right now my body is like, man, you got 2 more days, 1K tomorrow, 1K on Friday, boom, you're back. But I'm starting to question if that is the right approach. I'm still up quite a bit for this month, so it might be better just to focus on damage control and just see if I can be even Steven for this week, maybe a little bit down, and then after that, just kind of get ready for next month, you know, because what I noticed last time when I had a huge tilt period, which was end of December, first week of January kind of thing, I also had a really good month in December, but I gave like 33% of that up within the last week. And a lot of that is because I just went on this full tilt of me trying to make it back and me fighting a stock, you know, that was just like also me fighting one stock. Right now I'm just not performing well. So it's there's a few different levels of tilt. I'm still trying to remember from that video that I watched, but if I remember correctly, there's 3 levels of tilt. First one is a performance issue. Second is just revenge trading. Third is full-on desperate. You're just absolutely desperate trying to make that money back. So I think right now I'm on performance issue, and I don't need to go to revenge trading or have a desperate trading. So I'm just one notch way just from leaving this health area. So I just gotta watch out for that, and hopefully tomorrow I'll come back with a nice healthy green, and by that I mean like maybe anywhere from 400 to 700, which is if you think about it, like 2 months ago, if I made $400, I would have been like, this is the best day ever, So now I'm just consistently trying to hit 1K. So maybe it is also a sign to just slow it down a little bit and not go too crazy. But yeah, so this is what ruined me here. And and there's a few of them like that happen. So I'm trying to find out what is some clear indication that happens in these situations that I can recognize, so I don't have to be a part of it. So first thing is, I'm actually entering them at a good price. This is a huge drop. Already dropped so much. When this thing was consolidating, I was still up anywhere from $30 to $80, because I think I had 600 shares or so. And so even within the consolidation period, I was fine. Then it went down a little bit. Then it just a nasty tank. And I was looking at SPY too, because this is very correlated to SPY. A lot of these stocks are correlated to SPY, especially when the market is dumping. So what I could have done is, at this point, like, I was still up 750. Even if I wasn't up anything, I could just get out. But the fact that I feel like I got a good entry, which in theory it is, but not always is going to be a good entry. Second, the fact that I had a 750 to, I think at that point it was around 750 cushion, that I felt like it was okay for me to hold on. Maybe just going to go down a little bit. I'll eat up 200 or something. But fuck it, man. I'm gonna. There's no need for that, because I ate so much more of that, and just me thinking from here to here was a good pullback. But if you told me there's even a bigger pullback coming, almost like a times and a half bigger, I would have been like, get out of here, man. Like, this is bullshit, dude. Like, this is PLUG. This is my baby we're talking about here. I know what's going on. But I don't, man. I have zero fucking idea. And that's what happens when you have a few good trading days. You just feel like you know your shit. Okay. Here's another big nasty drop here. So I think with these ones, it's just better just to stay the fuck away, because these are the good money makers, don't get me wrong. Because, man, okay, let's go back here again for a scalp. Right here, that's a good entry. And without looking anything past here, drops right here. So when it pulls back and has this weird consolidation, small, this is part of every single thing. When a stock, you see this, like, went down, and right here, this next candle is part of that consolidation, then it shoots up. But it just totally psychs you out, and it has so much volume and moves so fast that it just drops huge on you, right? It's like a 75, 65 cent drop. And if you have 600 deep or 700 deep shares, that's huge. You're gonna lose a lot of money on that one. So it might be better just to stay the fuck away from it, because even if I size down, let's just say, and I get caught on here, like, until I just get more data from how these drops happen and I can capitalize on the bottom, I need to stay away, because these are the ones that make me the best amount of money. Because I just have an average over here for 700 shares, and you sell up here, like, that's insane. Like, it's almost like $1.50 gain per share, right? So that's $1,000 right there, scalp. And yeah, it should be more about the quality than the quantity for sure. But man, seriously, I'm new. This is a result of me succeeding, because it's also a really hot market, right? So I can't be, I can't ignore the fact that this is the time to be trading stocks. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Just it was scalping good, got caught in a bad trade, then that led to trigger, and now I just gotta watch out for tomorrow, and hopefully I don't make the same mistakes as I did, and most importantly that I find a healthy way to metabolize what happened today. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.